Toyota Pace truck pulls into the infield. 20 times around the Las Vegas dirt track. First race of the year for the USAC West Coast Sprint Car Series. Faria and Swanson up front. Off turn number 4. We are green. 3 wide for the second spot already. Stevie Sussex puts his nose in between Charles Davis Jr. and Jake Swanson. Danny Faria Jr.'s got the lead for now, but here comes Swanson around the outside, and here comes Brody Roa. Roa already into the third spot in car number 34. Swanson up front. Oh, Faria sideways through the slick right there in 3 and 4. That's going to cost him as here comes Roa down to the inside. Brody Roa takes over the second spot. Contact from behind with Danny Faria Jr. Faria right back to the inside. Look at Faria go. Faria took a look down to the inside of Roa. Roa drives back around on the outside. Now they swap lines. Roa down to the bottom. Oh, Faria picks up the left rear, got up on the cushion right there, and now Gardino up over the cushion, loses 3 spots in the back of the field. Gardino falls back to about the 10th spot as Dennis Guile works to his inside. Guile cannot make it by him. Up front, it's Swanson, Roa, Faria, Davis, and Sussex, your top 5. Those 5 have pulled away significantly from the 6th place car of Ryan Timmons. Looks like your top 5 have now all made it up to the top of the racetrack, with the exception of Charles Davis Jr. on the diamond line off turn number 4. Cohen Shaw, Sterling Kling. It looks like the 8M of TJ Smith right there battling for the 7th spot. Shaw's got it. Kling right behind him. Smith right behind Kling right now. Nice and slow pace set up front right now by the 34X of Jake Swanson. Another car up over the cushion. It's Dennis Guile. He's going to lose a spot to the 2 car, Michael Finelli. Back up front. Big run from Brody Roa through the center of 1 and 2 right there. Brody Roa, Jake Swanson, best friends off the racetrack. Roa was the best man in Swanson's wedding just a few weeks ago. They both run in car number 34. Interesting storylines up front right now. Danny Faria Jr. in 3rd. Here comes Sussex to the back bumper of Davis for 5th. Make that 4th. Nearly gets the infield tire in turn number 1. Car around, it's Michael Finelli, middle of the front straightaway. And looks like something might be broken on that number 2 car, Finelli out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Dennis Guile, sounds like Dennis Guile and Michael Finelli getting together. Those 5 had pulled away from the 6th place car of Timmons there on that last run back to green. Good start for Brody Roa. Does he look for the slider down to 1 and 2? Nope, he goes through the middle, actually runs the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Faria to the outside. Danny Faria Jr. looking for 2nd down the back straightaway. 3-car battle for the lead down the back stretches. Here comes Roa down to the inside. He'll try and run the bottom. Oh, Swanson bikes up big time, sets it back on all 4s and hands the lead right over to Brody Roa. My goodness, that couldn't be any closer right there for Jake Swanson, as now he makes contact with Faria down the front straightaway. Danny Faria Jr. up to 2nd now. My goodness, Jake Swanson, big time pucker moment right there in turn number 3. Got up on the bike, but was able to set it back down. Brody Roa might be able to cruise away with this one now, but we'll see. Oh, car over the cushion into the wall. That was Ryan Timmons. He keeps on going. Now Charles Davis Jr. takes a look down to the inside of Jake Swanson for the 3rd spot. I'm going to try and take a look at the lap times right now and see what guys are fast right now. Brody Roa last time by, my goodness, was 7/10 faster than Danny Faria Jr. So Brody Roa putting on an absolutely torrid pace right now. As here comes Davis down to the inside of Swanson for 3rd. An absolute dogfight from about 7th on back between Timmons, Shaw, Gardino, and Hardy right now. Those guys side by side, 2 rows deep off turn number 2. Last time by Roa, only 3/10 faster than Faria. So, oh, up and into the wall, big time upside down. I believe, I actually could not tell you who that was, ladies and gentlemen. But the 2nd red flag of the night for the non-wing cars, I could not tell who that was for Sterling Kling, and he gets upside down over in the middle of 3 and 4. "11 laps remaining. Brody Roa, Danny Faria Jr., Jake Swanson, Charles Davis Jr., and Stevie Sussex were back to green. Not a very good start for Danny Faria Jr. right there. Spun the tires on the restart. Here comes Swanson. Big slider coming in for the second spot. Jake Swanson actually will roll the middle of the racetrack and take that second spot away. Looked like Swanson was backing in for a big slider right there, but thought better of it, just rolled the bottom right by Danny Faria Jr. Now Swanson sets his sights in on Brody Roa. Can he get back up to the guy that was his best man in his wedding? Looks like Roa's got the better car for now. Roa in the 34, Swanson in the 34X. Down the back straightaway. Faria in the third spot. Davis in fourth. Sussex still in the fifth position. Tristan Gardino closing in on Sussex a little bit as Sussex bobbles on the cushion right there. Here comes Gardino down to his inside. Last time by, Brody Roa turning the fastest lap of the race at 21.409. Jake Swanson 21.956. So Roa in his own league right now, a half second faster than the 34X of Jake Swanson. Swanson's going to have to hope for a big mistake out of that 34 car Roa. Danny Faria Jr. doing his best right now to try and keep up with those top two drivers, but it's just not working out for him right now. Faria with not a whole lot of starts here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway dirt track. Good battle going on for fourth, probably the best one on the racetrack between Charles Davis Jr. and Stevie Sussex. Look at Davis through the middle, now cuts it down on the exit at turn number 4, nearly hits that tractor tire. Scrubs the Hoosier off the side of the tire on the tractor tire down there in the infield. Holding off that number 34 AZ of Stevie Sussex. Now Sussex with a big run on the outside. He's going to take the fourth spot down the back straightaway. Sussex up to fourth. Davis tries to come back out into the inside and turns 3 and 4. Just behind him, watching in the wins, the 15 Tia Gardino. Dennis Guile up from 17th up to the 7th spot in the 13G. Guile's on the move. But nobody's going to catch up to Brody Roa here tonight as he starts to work in the lap traffic to the outside of John Butler. Works the 34 car, puts him one lap down. Last time by, Roa about 3/10 faster than Jake Swanson. Now Roa working on the back bumper of Austin Irvine as well as the 39E of Kyle Edwards. Car smoking on the back straightaway. That's Slater Helt. Slater Helt with some kind of issue in 3 and 4. See a flame come out the bottom. Once again, another flame right there. We're probably going to have a yellow here. Slater Helt slow but cannot make it to the infield as cars keep driving by. And actually, he's going to make it to the infield. Great move right there by Slater Helt to keep this race green. Only 3 laps to go here for Brody Roa. Roa with a 3.291 second advantage over Jake Swanson right now. John Butler pulls off on the 54 car. Valiant effort done by him tonight after his misfortune earlier on in qualifying. Danny Faria Jr. and Stevie Sussex going at it for the make that the 3rd spot right now. Probably the best battle on the speedway. Looks like white flag coming out this time by for Garden Grove, California's Brody Roa. As he works past Cohen Shaw, comes up on the back bumper of Ryan Timmons and Colton Hardy. We'll watch the battle for 3rd here on this final lap as Brody Roa works down the back straightaway one more time. He'll ride the cushion through 3 and 4. A dominating victory tonight, over 3-second win for Garden Grove, California's Brody Roa. He'll pick up the win here at Las Vegas. 2nd spot will go to Jake Swanson. 3rd still going to be decided off turn 4. Oh, Faria makes a mistake. And Sussex will go by at the line. It's going to be Sussex gets the 3rd spot. Stevie Sussex 3rd, Faria 4th. And 5th at the line, Charles Davis Jr. A good drive by Dennis Guile right there to come from 17th up to 6th. A heck of a drive here tonight. A good battle going on there at the beginning with Jake and Danny. And then Jake kind of hit the cushion right there, got up on the bike, and you were able to drive by and then pretty much drove away from there.
Yeah, man, this thing was just on rails all night. The thing drove itself pretty much. It was definitely treacherous up there, especially at the end where you could get up and run above all the holes, but still catch the left rear in them. So I was just trying to keep it going straight and down below all the fluff, and it paid off, man. I can't thank Tanner and these guys enough. Man, he puts one bad piece together here. So hopefully we can do the same thing tomorrow night.
Yeah, it seems like every time I come to the tricky, it seems like. I mean, you can run the top, you can run the bottom, you can run the middle, then diamond off the corner. It just seems like you can go anywhere. And tonight it seemed like the top of the racetrack was the place to be.
Yeah, I think once you got going, definitely up there. I mean, I got to, I think, 4th off of 2 on the start, and then, you know, all my passes I made on the bottom, you know, this thing would just go wherever I wanted it to go. You know, wherever I pointed it, thing would drive in there, stick, stand on the gas, and it'd drive off the corner. So, man, if it's half as good tomorrow night, we'll definitely have a shot at it.
Cody Rowe, your winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the USAC West Sprint Car Series.